This was a family business, so I actually purchased it from my father like a year and a half ago. Um, why we got into it to start was we were just making prototypes for people, actually modeling. So basically sanding things and creating models when 3D printing didn't exist. And we started off making a lot of stuff for the military. Like missile parts, and but most of the time we don't really know what stuff is. One of our biggest customers was Motorola, so making urethane parts for them to test out their phones before they went to full production. I started working here like full time 20 some years ago, probably around like 2003. Um, and when I started, we didn't have injection molding machines yet, so I started to take the business in that direction so that we could be more of like a full service company. And why did I do that? Is we were making prototypes for people, but we weren't taking them to the finish line. So it just seemed like a good way to service our customer better and grow as a company. Not only are we producing the parts, but we're packaging for the customer, and then we're either shipping out to Walmart or Amazon, or we can get into their ship station and ship to e-commerce customers. So shipping out daily of products that they sell online. Making the final production parts is fun because I get to show my daughter and son parts at an arcade or parts in the Walmarts or wherever stuff we made. So that's kind of what pushed me to be able to do that too. Was helping customers, but also selfishly, I wanted to see something that I create out in the world. Someday, if one of my kids want to do it, I would hope they would be sort of growing it into something that it's not now. Well, one of our products, it's going to sound dumb, but the stupid card tray is the name of the company. And that is it's a card tray that sits in your passenger seat and it flattens out your passenger seat. So, if you put something there right now, it will lean. You put a pizza there, the cheese will slide. So this is like, kind of becomes like a little desk for someone. In all honesty, I didn't really plan on doing this. I kind of went to college with other things in mind, and I had already, I'd worked here a lot through high school, but then, like I said, even before that, just kind of random stuff. Um, and when I got to college, I sort of realized that it is something I wanted to do. And I liked working with my dad, and I thought that would be sort of a great opportunity to be together every day. So, obviously, my dad had run a business for a while, so I learned some things from him. Most of that was more dealing with customers than it was the business stuff. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's really just kind of digging in and figuring out what works. Uh, that's the best way. I went to college. I went to University of Iowa, but I also took machining classes while I was out there from a community college. So I learned how to run the CNC machines. I didn't. I could operate an injection molding. I could stand there and take parts out, but I didn't know how they ran. So I actually went back to school for that, so that I could better understand how to solve a problem when they occur. I'm not really doing that every day, but if something happens, I can go back there and at least give my 2 cents. So TMA is this will all sound dumb because I really love TMA, but you know when they first came to me and talked to me about it, I sort of talked to my dad about it, and he's like, they just want your money, more or less. They just want your money. Nothing's going to come of it. They're not going to do anything. I joined anyways, and I started going to TMA events because, Isaac actually told me, like, you have to attend things if you want to get something out of this. But what I did get out of it is not only the networking, meeting people, understanding other industries, but I also got my banker from TMA. I got my realtor, so Mike Jimenez, and then Mike Magliano, who helped me, buy this building. Through him, I got connected with Dallas, who does my insurance. So it's just this whole network of people that are all there to help you. So as a business, that helped me. And then, like I said, the networking is great, and I have gotten jobs from there, which is just like an added bonus. Like even without that, it's still a success. The biggest thing that I think it's done is it's sort of changed my view on business as a whole. Where before, I might have had a contact that did stamping, and I would, you know, tell someone I could help them with their stamping, and I'd run it through them. Now I'll just send you to that guy. And the reason I started doing that is because I saw how helpful it is to sort of help other people, and it kind of come back to you when someone runs to them and needs something done. So it's just changed my business philosophy to sort of be more open and understand things more, but then also just help people more, which has like made this entire thing more enjoyable. Which is all because I started working with TMA and showing up at events and just seeing how other people did things. I'm on I forget what the board, one of the round table groups, and just getting together and hearing about other people's problems is so helpful. I know that sounds dumb, but like that's a problem that either maybe you can help them solve, or that now you can see coming because you heard about it. So it's just, I mean, it's really helped in ways I probably can't even articulate, but um, it's just been a very enjoyable. Yeah, I think it's like 5, 6 years or something, but I would definitely stay with it for the long haul.